Okay, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, ma'am, for asking. I'm doing great.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we are meeting for the first time, so let's start with the introduction. Please
of
introduce
course.
yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you for giving me opportunity to introduce myself. Ma'am, I'm a primary teacher, government primary teacher, and I have been working as a teacher for the last 29 years in Maharashtra government. Yeah,
Okay,
and apart from that, ma'am, I am a religious preacher. I deliver preaches in the various villages, ma'am. Yeah, after my school is over.
okay,
Yeah,
great.
and I have blessed with three children. One of my daughter is married.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and one of my son has just got a job. Yes,
Okay, great.
that's from my side, ma'am. I was known with your information, ma'am. Yeah, because I have
Mm-hmm.
watched your so many videos, and
Okay,
those videos very helpful to me to improve my English language, ma'am. Yeah.
okay, my pleasure. Thank you. Okay, so tell me something about your English journey. Like, as you were saying that you are a teacher, and apart from this, you also a kind of preacher. You work as a kind of, such kind of activities where you
Yes.
preach. What made you learn English language, and what attracts you towards this English language?
Yeah, ma'am. Though I have taken my all education in Marathi medium, as my
Mm-hmm.
mother tongue is Marathi, but I'm
Okay.
always have been passionate about English language. And though I am a science student and I wanted to be a doctor back then, but
Okay.
as I do not take admission for MBBS, so I became a teacher. And since that time, I want to speak English fluently. But after that, I was gone away from English. But for the last 5 years or 3 years, I have been in touch with English and I want to be fluent. And ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
there is one purpose in my life that after my retirement, I want to give preaches in English.
Great.
At this time, at this point in time, I give preaches, I deliver speeches, but in Marathi. But I
Okay.
want to tell the glory of Maharashtrian sons to the non-Marathi people. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is my goal. And that is what I am doing a lot of effort to improve my English communication skill, ma'am. Yeah,
Yeah, right, exactly. And with the help of this English language, you can, just impart this knowledge about the culture and the religion to each and every person. Everywhere you can just deliver in
yeah,
just with the help of this English language.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah,
Yes, yes. Interesting. So what are your subject? Which subject you take, you teach?
yeah, ma'am. As far as primary teacher is concerned, we have to deal with any subject. But most of the times, I teach English and my mother tongue Marathi to sixth and seventh standard. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
great. Okay, so if you have any queries, then please let me know.
Definitely, ma'am. I want to know from you. I want to take some tips from you how to be fluent. So when I speak, ma'am, I get stuck. And though I know multiple words, ma'am, my vocabulary
Okay.
is I know my vocabulary is rich. But when it
Mhm.
comes to speaking, ma'am, I'm not able to recall those words, and I'm not going to express my views, my opinions in fluent or in good English. So I want
Okay.
your advice, ma'am, in this regard. Yeah, ma'am.
See, I would say that you have to connect with more people. You have to speak with more people. Like on every single day, try to speak more in
Yes.
English. That really important part. And if you speak at least, I can say 2 to 3 hours on every single day, this will really help you. It will bear you fruit. But yeah, speaking part really matters here. You have to speak. Like if you are
Yes.
reading, you are listening podcast or any like videos you are watching in English, that will
Mhm.
really help you somewhere. But at the end of the day, we have to speak. So try to connect with more people and try to speak. Try to just come out from your comfort zone and then speak. And when we speak, a lot of time we are like speaking again and again. We are doing the reiteration. So we become very accustomed and we
Yeah.
make a kind of connection with this English language, and somewhere words are automatically just coming. We don't
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
think much. We don't have to pressurize our mind that what I need to choose. Okay, so I think it's very important to speak more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how much you speak, how often you speak?
Yeah, ma'am. For the last 2 to 3 months, I'm regular speaking. I'm reading some news from English, and I try to connect with many people. But what, ma'am? Here at home, I can't speak English. In the school also,
Okay.
I can't speak English. So as you know that we don't get environment, English environment, and so I think that as I'm getting a low chance, or very few chance to speak English, so
Mm-hmm.
I can't see that much progress in my speaking. But for the last 2 months, yeah, I'm trying to connect with yeah, as much people as I can. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I-
And I think this is the kind of barrier in your
yeah.
language and you're practicing. So I can provide you some groups. There are some groups. I'm also the part of those groups. So if you like, then I can add you there, and it's free of cost.
Oh, ma'am, definitely, definitely, I would like to join, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, yes,
Please
of
share me
course.
the link. Yeah.
Yeah, after this conversation, I will be adding you there.
Okay,
You will
ma'am.
get
Okay,
to
ma'am.
know, and I'll message you. Yes.
And what time is it available for 24 hour? Or there
Anytime,
is time.
anytime. You can
Anytime.
message anytime. You can drop a message anytime. Someone definitely respond you back. Ladies,
Okay.
gents, anyone. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. And are you there sometimes, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm also there. Like sometimes I also reply if I
Okay.
have the availability. Then I
Okay.
definitely reply. Yeah.
But ma'am,
Okay.
one question I want to ask you that though you are a homemaker, but you are very fluent English, how it became possible for me, ma'am? Because you have a household chorus and you have responsibility
Mm-hmm.
of two children, so
Yes.
you have to, yeah. So during this time, how do you get time? That's very interesting, ma'am.
Yeah, interesting question, and it's many people they have asked the same question. The thing is, it has been my passion. So once you have the passion, the kind of willingness, so you can just make out things, and at
Yeah,
that time it becomes so effortless. So same thing with me. So I can just take out time for like practicing, and it's been around 5 months, and I have been talking with many people. uh, 5 months back, this was not the case with me. I was not this much like fluent and confident, I would say. Why? Because I had the kind of fear, and I was somewhere brimmed with the inhibition. I was not being able to like connect with people in English earlier, like 1 year back, 6 months back. But I would say just by speaking with people on every single day and engrossing myself with this English language and connecting with more people, that has helped me a lot, and that magnified my confidence somewhere. So now I feel very comfortable and confident to connect with people, to talk with them in English. So that's how I do things.
yeah, ma'am. Definitely, ma'am. You said it right, and you are definitely you are inspiration to all the people who want to be fluent English, who want to speak. Before, ma'am, 8 to 9 days, I was about to give up my efforts to learn English because I think that it's not my cup of tea. Because though I'm putting an amount of effort in learning English, but though I'm not able to speak, so why do I waste my time? But since when I come across with your YouTube mobiles, ma'am, YouTube. So I thought
Mhm.
that though a homemaker who has so many responsibility on her soldier, but even though she can speak fluently, I am a teacher, so why it is not possible for me? And that it
Yeah.
made me to, yeah, it made me to rethink on this point. And again, I have joined these classes, and I'm trying to learn English, ma'am. Yeah, you are inspiration for me.
Thank you. And this means a lot. So I would like to ask you one question. Have you ever tried to get enrolled in any kind of apps or courses, English related to English stuff?
Yeah, ma'am. I have tried to join some English sessions.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I joined 20 to 25 sessions.
Okay. Nice.
But those classes were very professional, ma'am. Yeah, and
Hmm.
we get a very less time during that,
Yeah,
and
this is
and
the
we have,
fact.
yeah, and we have pressure, and so I think that yeah, that platform is not going to be helpful for me.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
but
course.
I have joined some classes, ma'am. Definitely.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
at what time you were like joining the classes? Like 6 months back, 1 year back,
Only 1 month back, ma'am. 1 month
one
back.
month back. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, I joined the classes.
okay. And how did you find them? Like, how did you like them? The classes they were providing you.
Yeah, the classes were fine. Some of the tutors were very fine and very cooperative, very helpful. They give
Hmm.
me good suggestions, good feedbacks. Yeah, it was overall
Okay.
fine. Yeah, but it
Yeah.
is expensive, ma'am. It is very expensive. Yeah, it
Yes,
is not
it is.
affordable for people. Yeah, it,
Absolutely right.
yeah.
See, at the end
So
of the day, we have to put in efforts, right? So we may go anywhere, we may get enroll ourselves anywhere in any courses, but at the end
yeah,
of the day, we have to speak. So
yes,
I think we should understand this, and people should understand this fact. This is quite a, I can say, understandable thing, and we should try to get it inculcated in our mind that it is we need to put in efforts, right? Without putting
mm,
in efforts you cannot get the result. It's not about just listening, reading and writing. At the end of the day you have to speak. At the end of the day you have to connect with people and going
yeah,
out and then interacting with people. So it is you need to deal with people, right? So for that it is you have to decide. The ball is in your court, right?
yeah, ma'am. Yeah, definitely you should write that no one can make us walk, ma'am. We'll have to walk on our own legs. We'll have to put efforts. We'll have to work hard for that. No one will come and make us fluent. It is not possible. And there is no miracle, as you said. There is no
Yeah,
miracle. And one thing is sure that we get nothing for free here. We'll have to put amount
yeah,
of effort. Yeah,
absolutely right. You want to lose your weight, then you have to do the workouts, right?
of course, ma'am.
Nobody is going to do this on behalf of you.
Yeah, definitely. One can suggest you, one can give you, some rules, we can regulations will tell, but we'll
Yeah.
have to follow, you'll have to implement those in
Hmm.
your life. That is only possible for you,
Yes,
yeah, to
yes.
reach your goal. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
So, ma'am,
okay,
you are living in a very sacred place. I do like to visit Mathura, and I have once visited Mathura while going
okay,
to Delhi, but
okay,
I but I didn't take the darshana of Krishna Bhagwan. Yet it
okay,
is not
okay.
become possible for me. But definitely, I would like to visit Mathura. Very religious
Yes,
and very
yes,
sacred place for me.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
of course, yeah. True
In my
that, and
in my
it's yeah,
yeah
yes, yes.
during my preaches, I do tell the glory of Bhagwan Sri Krishna. Yeah.
Okay, great. Wow.
Yes.
So in future, you would like to deliver the preaches in English, right?
Of course, ma'am. Of
So
course.
that
Yeah,
each
that
and
is my
every individual understand,
yeah.
living far, far away, even though.
Yeah. So these preaches are only for the non-Marathi people. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you know that
absolutely right.
many foreigners visit Mathura and
Mm-hmm.
Kashi, Ayodhya. So they want to know something about our India, about our culture, about our gods.
Yes,
So I
true
think
that.
that in that situation, we will be able, we shall be able to give them, yeah, the idea about our gods, about Bhagwan Shri Krishna and other gods. So
Yes,
I thought it is better way
yeah,
to learn English. Yeah,
yes, you are spot on. Right.
yeah.
Okay, so which kind of difficulties were you facing that time? Like when you were on your journey, like on your speaking journey, speaking practicing journey. So which kind of difficulties you faced?
Yeah, ma'am. Earlier, as I have mentioned earlier, that I know that, and my vocabulary is rich, but those words are not coming to my mouth, and that is why I want to overcome this problem. That because as you see that you are using so many innovative words, new words, so and that are coming automatically to your mouths. So I want to that much fluency. Yeah, which words I know that should come to my
Mm-hmm.
mouth, to my yeah. uh, tongue easily, effortlessly. So at that time, it will create an impression on the audience. Otherwise, if I
Absolutely
am
right.
busy with reminding the words, so it will not create an impression. It will, I will fail flat in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I
Yeah.
yeah So I like the way you speak, ma'am. You are speaking very effortlessly, very silent, as if you are
Thank
speaking
you.
your mother tongue Hindi. Yeah, and I
Thank
like the
you.
way you speak, and that is why I was wishing to join with you, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, sometimes people use some words and this show up in a such a way it seems like it's kind of pretense. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
real. It's a kind of
yeah.
fake. This happens. So
Mhm,
use words, speak some good words, but speak in a
mhm.
very comfortable way, meaning
Comfort.
natural way. It should come out in a natural way. So how will
Yes,
you get that kind of fluency and the comfortness when you become so much used to of that? And for this, you
Mhm.
have to start from the scratch, meaning try to speak from the very first day. Speak and try to use new words, pronounce those words.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
getting into any conversation, pronounce that word. Because
Mhm.
you know what happens? Like let's imagine hypothetically you come across a new word, quite
Mhm.
hard word, concrete word, and you are all of a sudden you are using that particular word in the conversation, so you may get slip of tongue. So instead of getting into the conversation, just use that word, pronounce that word beforehand the conversation, and then you'll get used to of that word. So that's how I do. Like many times I pronounce the word, sometimes I get inculcated, like again and again doing the reiterations. So that's how I learn some words, but I would not say I'm really good at it. Sometimes I also forget the word, and I then that time I just substitute that word from like another word. That's how I
Yeah,
do, and that's how I manage the conversation.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Very, very grateful, ma'am, for your kind words. So, ma'am, one question I would like to you that ask you that are you passionate about English from your childhood, or this habit
Yes.
developed after some time? Yeah.
From my childhood, there was a time I used to have a dream. I wish I could have somebody so that I could like talk and speak with them in English. But I didn't have any partner, speaking partner, or any ambience. So I
Mhm.
never ever tried to put in effort. This was my fault, I would say, and I would not, deny that. But 3 years back, I started my channel, thinking that this much I could do, like making my own videos and talking with myself, doing the self talk. That has helped me a lot. But I was that time quite tentative, quite fearful, shyful. Even though I was like, this much I could do. So that's how I started. And it's been 5 months, around 5 months, and I have been talking with so many people. And just by speaking with them again and again, sometimes doing the reiteration, repetition, that has helped me a lot. That has magnified my confidence.
Yeah, yeah. Your journey is also very interesting, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, ma'am, do you think that I will take a leap and will be able to speak a fluent English and will be able to deliver speeches English? What do you think about my English, ma'am?
Yes, yes, of course. See, you need to just have an environment which I'm going to provide you after this conversation, and you have to just indulge into that and
Mhm.
engross with this environment and try to connect with more people on every single day. Try to speak at least 3 to 4 people every
Oh,
single day. If I
okay.
tell you
Definitely.
personally about myself, I have said this to many people in many videos that initially when I started talking with new people, meaning 5 months back, so I started talking with two-person, and after that gradually escalated the number of people like 4 to 6, 7 to 10, like was this audio video both, which I have been doing that time. And after that because of some like health issue, I just dropped all the things and then mitigated the number of people like 2 to 3, 1 or 2 this time, like with this. But you know what, when we do such kind of things and when we are like engross ourselves with the language and it's somewhere it just get ingrained, like I have to do this, we become very attuned, like all the time talking, which I have been through. I can say according to that, if I tell you, if I take the example of that moment which I used to think, the kind of scenario I had, that okay,
Yeah.
I am to do this, I have to talk with people, I have to connect with people. So this I used to think, and I did that. I would not deny this. I did that all the time, like engrossing with the environment and talking with them. So that has helped me a lot. The same thing I would say to you, like try to connect with more people. Rather you like talk with them on audio, it's completely okay. The thing is, we have to just speak and get
Yeah.
used to of that, right? And when you do the video, so it's somewhere you will get the plus point, more like it's kind of lucrative for you, because when we have a like video call like this, so we get to know, we exchange the thoughts and the kind of the physical gesture, body gesture, everything, body language,
Mhm.
everything there is. So we get more confidence when we have
Yeah.
such kind of video conversation. But it's
Oh,
all up to you, and definitely my wishes to you, in future definitely you will be delivering all your preaches in English, and each and every individual will going to understand you, and definitely they will like understand the religion, everything which you are
oh,
going to like deliver and motivating the people in future.
okay, ma'am. Very thankful, ma'am. I am sure that if I follow your path and follow your suggestions, that will definitely I'll be able to achieve my goals. and my
Yeah, of
goals are
course.
also sacred, ma'am. I want to do something for the people, because as
It's a
I'm
kind
doing
of
in my mother,
service.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is kind of service. I want to tell the glory of sons, glory of gods to the non-Marathi people. That is my goal.
Yeah.
I don't I'm not trying to earn money, because I'm having sufficient money at the moment, because I'm a government servant. I don't need that much money. Okay, I want to do something for the people. Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you are doing, and I also like into that, like helping the people. And I would not like praising myself, but yeah, I have added so many people in the groups whosoever wanting this, and it's a very nice thing, to help people, and it's a
Yes, yes.
different kind of feeling when we help people, right?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, yeah, definitely, ma'am. Yeah, and ma'am, you know that you have become very popular in India.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
definitely. Yeah, definitely you have become very popular, because the way you speak and you deliver your words, that are very interesting. And definitely
Thank
one
you.
whoever will imitate you, who will follow your paths, definitely will be able to achieve his goals, ma'am. Yes. And really, for the last 8 days, I'm only watching your videos, because that are very helpful for me. Very simple words. And I think that one my family member is speaking with me. I do have the feeling that one of my family members is speaking with me. So that the
Okay.
feeling is very important while learning, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are
Thank
from
you.
Mathura, so what we call about Mathura, very sacred place, which is, yeah,
Yes.
residing in our heart. Yeah. Every Hindus, yeah, yeah, very sacred place for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
ma'am.
True that. Okay. Anything, sir? Would you like to ask?
Uh, yeah, ma'am. No, not more questions, because I have asked many questions to you, and you have given kindly answers to that all the questions. So, ma'am, very grateful to you. And
Okay.
whenever I will wish to speak with you for the next time, ma'am, will you be available? Will you available, ma'am, for me to speak?
Yes, yes, of course. You can message me personally, and I'm going to add you in the group. And thank you. You gave me your precious time, and it was really, really enthralling conversation with you. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Really, sir. Same here, ma'am. I'm very grateful to you for joining with me and spending your
Thank
time
you.
with me, ma'am. It will really help
Thank you.
me to find my way. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure,
Thank you
sure.
once again.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.